put your hands together. Sexy girls when
hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys haven't noticed, I am wearing two different makeup on my face right now and I look like a crazy woman. So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to film a Western versus Asian makeup look tutorial. And this video is just my interpretation of Asian makeup and Western makeup. You know, like what I apply doesn't really mean that it is this way. It's just my own interpretation and my own opinion. So the fun thing about this makeup is that I'll be using the same eyeshadow palette, which is the Colourpop Yes Please eyeshadow palette, to create both of this look. This is to showcase how versatile this palette is and how this palette can create two different looks. But this is not sponsored by Colourpop. I just want to do this video because I've never really done this kind of video before, and I always do like Korean style makeup. So some of you just came to DM me for a Western makeup tutorial, so I just feel like, you know, it's time to play with some makeup products and create different looks. So yeah, here am I doing this makeup tutorial that I'm really excited to film. So if you guys are interested to see how I created these two different looks, then keep on watching. So as you can see, I have worn different lenses for this video, and for this side I wore something that is more darker in color. As you can see, it's like more enlarging than this side. And well, for this side, for the Western makeup, I wore something which is lighter in color, because most of the Western people have like brighter and lighter colored eyes. So different lenses can definitely create different looks. So yeah, and before I start, I'm going to prep my skin with the fresh antioxidant glow water on both of my sides. So for this side of makeup, I'll be using baby cushion, and I'll be using the Sulwhasoo perfecting cushion. So for this side, I'll be using the No Filter foundation from Colourpop. So this No Filter foundation is supposed to be like a matte foundation with full coverage. So I'll be using my beauty blender to apply this foundation. So as for this side, you can definitely see that the coverage is higher and it has a matte finish compared to this side, whereas this side is more natural in the coverage. And for the concealer, I'll be using the same concealer for both of my sides. So I'll be using the Colourpop No Filter concealer. For the Asian makeup, I'll be putting lesser concealer, and for the Western makeup, I will put more concealer. Okay, to set the makeup, I'll be using the Mer Powder to set both sides of my makeup. So for the Asian makeup, I'll be just using the powder on my under eyes and my nose and my lids as well. But for the rest of my face, I will just keep it this way. And for the Western makeup, I'll be using more powder to set my under eye and my overall complexion. Okay, this is to create a more flawless and polished finish. And for my brows, my natural brows are pretty straight. I will try to create more arch as possible for this side. So I'm taking a flat brush that looks like this to clean up the edges. So for the Asian brows, I will just draw according to my natural brow shape. And it is also thicker and shorter this side. I'm also going to clean up a bit of my edges here. So now moving on to the eyes, I'll be using the Colourpop Yes Please eyeshadow palette on both of my eyes, but of course I'm going to create different looks for the different side. So for the Asian makeup, I would just keep it really simple. I'm going to use Fuzz It all over my eyes as a base, and this is to brighten the entire eyelid. Okay, secondly, I am going to use this shade called Louis and apply it all over my lids, which is on top of Fuzz It. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, now I will use GNO, which is the brown shade right here, and put it on the outer thirds of my eye. And I'm blending it with a blending brush. And now I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes with GNO as well. Now using a smaller shader brush, I'm going into Butter Cake and apply it on the inner corners of my eyes. And for the eyeliner, I am using the Benefit roller liner in brown to create a very soft wing. So I'm just going to start from the outer thirds of my eyes and draw a small wing. It's kind of like an extension from the outer thirds. This makes it blur. Like this. So as for the Western makeup, I'll be creating a cut crease makeup with the same palette as well. So first I'm going to apply this shade right here as the transition shade. So I'm putting this shade on my crease. So although I don't have a crease, but I'm just going to fake it. How you want to apply is you just poke the brush lightly onto the eye socket, and that's the area that you want to put the transition shade on. Okay, now I'm going to apply a darker shade, which is foiled on my crease as well. And right now I am going to use a flatter brush and take French Kiss, which is this dark chocolate shade right here. Put it on the outer corner of my eyes. I'm now taking a flatter brush like this. I'm going to take my concealer to create a cut crease. Now I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I'm going to wet my brush for more intensity. So I'm taking Butter Cake, this gold shade right here, and as you can see, I need to intensify the outer area even more. So I'm going into French Kiss again and apply this shade on the outer thirds. And taking my smudging brush, I am going to dip into French Kiss again and line the bottom lash line. And I'm brightening the inner corners with Butter Cake as well. So for the eyeliner, I'll be using the Benefit roller liner in black. I'm going to create a dramatic wing for this look. So the last step of our eye makeup is to curl our lashes. So as for this side, I'm just going to put on mascara. So the mascara that I'll be using is the Pony Effect Double Glam Mascara. Oh yeah, so as for this side, I'm going to use the Roller Eye Bright Pencil from Benefit to line my waterline to make my eyes look bigger. So as for this side, I'm going to apply falsies, and as Western makeup, they have really fluffy lashes. So I'll be using a really dramatic falsies from Shuimura, and this is in Luxe Black. So what I want to say is eyelashes is really important in Western makeup. They like really fluffy and big lashes to accentuate their eyes, and it is the key of this makeup that makes the whole look different. And yeah, moving on to contour. For Western makeup, obviously you know their contour game is really strong. So I will be contouring this side of my nose more, and I'm using the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. So I'm starting from my brow head and creating a C shape around this area. And I'm adding some shadows on the side of my nose as well for a more dimensional look. So for the Asian side, I'll be contouring my nose as well as usual because this is what I always do. But I'm just going to go light hand on this side on my nose. Now for the Western makeup, I'll be using the Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. And I'm going to skip blush and just apply this product on hollows of my cheeks. And I'm going to clean out this area with a blending sponge. And for the highlighter, of course, Western makeup love the highlighter and love a blinding glow. So I will be using the Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca Cosmetics. And I'm going to take abundance of it and put it on my cheekbone. There you go. And also putting under my brows to highlight the area. Yeah, girl. Highlighter on my nose. You know, the tip of your nose to make you look cuter. And the bridge of your nose. I'm applying this on the forehead as well to brighten this area. And the Cupid's bow. Yeah. So this side is definitely looking really dimensional. So for the Asian side, I am using a coral color, and this is a pastel blusher from Acuvue. And I'm going to take this brush and focusing it on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm also going to add highlight on this side of my face, but I'm not using a powder highlighter, but instead I'm using this Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter. And so this is to create a more natural glow. And I'm just going to put this product on the cheekbones area as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to contour the jawline of my Western makeup. So I'm using the double-ended brush from Makeup Forever, and I'm bringing this product on the jawline. So the final part is the lips, and for the Western makeup, I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in this beautiful nude shade, and this is called Speed Dial. So on the Asian side, I'm using the Peripera Airy Ink Velvet Lip Tint in the shade number 5. And you know, the gradient lip, I'm only focusing this product on the center of my lips. The center. and slowly blending it out to the edges. And using your fingers and just blending this out to make it look more featherish. So this complete my Asian versus Western makeup look. Oh my god. Now I really love both sides of the makeup. I embrace both sides of the makeup. On daily basis, of course, I'm going for this side of makeup as you see on most of my daily makeup look. But I think this side really looks edgy and bold. So, you know, I'm definitely liking this side of makeup if I'm feeling more glamorous. And this side of makeup is just more innocent looking. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like the Western side of me more or the Asian makeup side more? Yeah, I really can't decide because I like both and I just enjoy how makeup is so fun to play with. It's just crazy that you can just transform yourself into like different looks with just makeup. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below which side of makeup you prefer more. And yeah, I wish you guys happy holidays and a happy new year. And I would like to thank you guys for supporting me throughout this year, and I promise I will be creating more content for you guys in the upcoming year. And really thank you so much for watching my videos, and yeah, I will see you next year. Bye guys.